Hey, you guys. It's your girl, Jaylenell. Welcome to the 12th Dimension podcast. This podcast was just started, honestly, on a whim. It was just something that I thought about. I just kind of wanted to have an outlet to talk and to, be somewhere where girls like myself can feel comfortable with all our spirituality and weirdness. It's not going to always be, topics about spirituality and things like that, but I do want to be more geared to that and us, and we're going to get into some things, a little bit about myself. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a mommy. I'm a twin. I'm a singer, which hopefully I can stop being shy and release some music here soon, which I'm really, really working on. That's one of my goals because a lot of people know that I have stage fright. That is something that is been going on for a long time. But hopefully I can gather some guts and release some music through this channel as well. You never know. You just got to start somewhere. So this is me starting. See my little rinky dink sign back here, my little 12th dimension, my little alien girl there. And then I also have, hold on, it's my little alien guy here. I don't know what I want to name her yet. I'm thinking Lunar Moon. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever, something will stick. It's crazy because I even have like a fan base name picked out already. Like, y'all gonna be the Blue Jays. Like, whoever joins the team, y'all gonna be the Blue Jays. So that's our name. So all weirdos, welcome. All whites alive, welcome. You don't have to just, appreciate spirituality. We're gonna talk about everything, But us spiritual girls, this is where it's at. I haven't seen a podcast geared towards spirituality yet. Just fully in the full and really knowing. It's one thing I do know is spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm talking about. I've lived it since I was a little girl, even seeing ghosts and spirits, all that shit. Like, this is me. I'm well versed. I'm well versed, and I want to talk to people who are well versed as well. Like, let's get into some things. Let's chop it up. Let's meet. Let's do this. Let's heal. Like, I'm ready. I'm actively doing things to, make me happy. And I know mommy would be proud of me. I love you, mommy. And this is for you, baby. This is for us. I just wanted an outlet, for girls like myself. I am also a psychic. We'll get into that later on down the line. I am clairaudient. I'm clairvoyant. I can connect with the dead, all that jazz. But yeah, I just wanted to create this podcast to also, kind of put to rest, the fact that a lot of people think spirituality is not believing in God, or it's like, you worship the devil or some crazy shit like that. Like, I cuss a lot. But I was reading a post on Facebook the other day, and somebody was like, yoga is demonic and some other crap. And it just tickled me, to be honest with you. But it's just like, this shit's getting old, and I want to kind of mute that out through this way, because if people look at me and see me, they don't think that I'm psychic, or I am as deep in my spirituality as I really am. But that's why I want to just bridge that gap to really just kind of let people know what it is and what it's not. I never was really in the business of explaining my spirituality because I don't like to argue with people on the internet. It's not really my thing. I don't like explaining my beliefs too much. Like, it just was never really my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, well, if you don't know, you don't know. I don't give a fuck. But, getting older and, wanting to voice myself in this way and knowing that this is a part of my path, I can't deny this when it's been a part of me since I was a little girl, so now I'm not really shy to talk about senses that I feel, psychic abilities, shit like that. I'm not really scared to say it now because I don't care. Y'all gonna know, and y'all gonna know what it is, and y'all gonna know what it's not, again. And, you know, on this channel, that's just what it's going to be. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about other topics too, you know, trending topics in the world. It's not going to always be so, you know, spirituality or, you know, so raw on it. But, you know, it's going to be real shit. And that's just what it is, you know. So, you know, like, you know, sometimes I might be smoking a blunt. You're going to see me with some sage, some Palo Santo maybe. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk a lot about, you know, things that I've been through. I might bring on some guests. You never know. You know, I do have a lot of things in mind. A lot of directions that I do want to go with the podcast. So if you guys want to, you know, stick around, then, you know, get with your girl, hang out. It's a vibe over here all the time. You know, I'm a little crazy, I ain't gonna lie. I might say some unorthodox shit. But you'll love it over here. You know, so, you know, I wanted a space for us. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And like I said, I didn't know exactly, you know, who is going to engage with me, but I do know that I'm going to find my tribe. That's what I do know. I do know that my girlies, you know, that go through what I go through or in the community that I'm in through, they're going to come out. And that's just what it is. You know, you got to try. You have to try. And I used to be very, very bad at like just being stagnant and just keeping myself like, you know, I want to do this, but I'm shy. Or I want to do that, but okay, maybe I should wait on this to be perfect. I'm a Virgo. Like, I should wait on this to be perfect. Or I should wait to make this move because then this will be the time that I could do such and such. And it's like, you know, the chips don't always fall that way. You got to do it when it's meant. You know, and I lost my mother January 21st of this year, January 21st, 2024. My life changed for the worst, for sure. Well, at that moment, it definitely was the worst day of my life. I lost my queen. She is somebody that I definitely will talk about on the show or podcast. She is somebody that y'all will definitely know about. The world gonna know about her, like, period. That was my queen. That was my world. She was a single mother. She had me at 15, and she had a hard life, but she raised the hell out of me, and she raised my sisters. I'm the oldest of 5 girls, and you know, it's been tough being here without her, and I know that in my life she has wanted me to do things like with my singing and stuff like that, and I was always shy. I never did it. I really, you know, put myself out there. I never really, you know, put my music out there, my songs out there. I literally have song books, like books full of songs that I have written. And I literally, you know, have never put them out. And, you know, it's just because I was shy, like stage fright, you know, like I just really, really was shy, you know, from a kid. You know, I had a traumatic experience with me singing. We'll get into that later on. Nobody booed me or anything. It's nothing like that. But, you know, I really, really was scarred, and I shut my voice down. And throughout my life, it's handicapped to me. Like, I've never been able to get on stage and perform, and you know, I'm tired of that. I want to be able to put myself out there and be able to put my music out there and be able to do that before I leave this earth. Because number one, I know that's what my mommy would have wanted. Like, off top, she had me in John Robert Power. She had me in, like, you know, school. She paid money for me to go to sing, and I just never did it. And you know, I want to make her proud. I know she's watching me, and I know that she'll be there if I'm ever performing or sharing my songs or whatever, you know. So this podcast will definitely be an outlet for me to do that, you know, and be able to, you know, come up out of that shell and grow. That's all I want to do is keep growing. Even at this big old age, you got to keep growing. I ain't old. But you just got to keep going. Like, you just got to keep growing. You got to keep on learning and elevating and seeing what can make you happy. And I think that's another lesson, another hard lesson that I learned with the passing of my mother. It's like, you don't have no control over this shit. You don't have any control over, you know, certain things that happen. You don't have control over loss. You can really only be in charge of, you know, your path, your life, you know, your happiness, you know, but ultimately you're just here for the ride, for real. You know, your soul already made contracts and things that you'll go through before you even arrived here. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's time, my time, to get out here and just kind of show the world, you know, the side of me, you know, show the world whatever. Whatever I got to offer. So if you guys want to come along for the ride, you're more than welcome. The 12th dimension. The 12th dimension is being at one and being with source. Being at one with our creator God. Creator, source, is being one with him. Our energy mass being all of one love. Everything being interconnected and all one and tied into each other. So I don't know, I was kind of inspired. The name was kind of inspired, you know, even with the passing of my mom. So, you know, let's just elevate to the 12th dimension. You know, let's vibe high. Let's talk, let's chat, let's laugh, let's cry, let's heal, let's smoke. Like, I'm ready for some fun. So, welcome to my shit. And there's more to come. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.